Charles DePilly here, and this is going to be a new vloggy type kind of video. Yeah, and yeah, before I start the video, a few weeks ago I went to York, got some nice clothes, got some new kicks. So yeah, I went to York with my mate Oscar, and if you ever want to go somewhere to buy some cheaper than usual clothes, York is the place to go. So yeah, anyways, I'll get this video started. So this video is the 10 things that I hate about, what am I doing with my lip? The 10 things that I hate about just school in general, like the worst things about school. Like, there aren't that many good things about school, to be honest. I cannot name that many from the top of my head. Like, I don't know, there's socializing. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I can't think of any more. So yeah, let's get started. So yeah, the first one is the crowded hallways. Every school always contains its own crowded hallway. Like, every hallway is just narrow. It's not wide at all. Like, it's a building for like more than 1,000 people, and you freaking give them the narrowest hallway you can. I can't imagine the conversations that happens when they make those buildings. So yeah, let's make a new building. Yeah, what should we do? Yeah, well, we should get a kitchen. We should, not a kitchen, a cafeteria. We should get some rooms in there. Make sure the hallways are big. No. We make sure the hallways are as narrow as they can be, okay? Don't even put windows out there so they don't see where they're coming, alright? Like, fucking yes. Okay, right, so I'm 5'4", and I'm not the biggest person. Okay, right, I'm 5'3". I'm not the biggest person ever, am I? So when I'm walking around the hallways, I get pushed around. I don't know what's happening, alright? So it's not good. It's so yeah, you're dreaming, thinking that you're not in school, or you know, you might be in school. It could be one of those weird dreams, but some hairy 8-year-old, no, okay, I'm not going to be mean. Some hairy 70-year-old man with a bald patch and hairy arms taps you on your head, telling you to wake up, and everybody's staring at you, and it's not good. It's just not good, to be honest. The third one is the awkward eye contact that you have to do with a teacher when they ask you a question or anything like that. Like, say if it's a strict teacher as well, you can't like move your eyes away from them because they'll pick on you, they'll pounce on you, and you never get a second to breathe. So what I do is especially if it's a girl, I can't stare at anybody in the eyes because it's just, it freaks the living shit out of me. It's just me. But yeah, so I stare, like, well, I try to stare lower, but you know, that's in the way, so I don't stare at that. So I stare at like their belly area, like that. So I just stare there. It's another one, when you're getting told off and the teacher tells you to make eye contact with him, like, and you're trying to look up, like just taking quick glances, but like actually not trying to look at him. Like, that's what I do. Like, I hate getting told off. It's just me. But then, you know, I didn't choose thug life. Thug life chose me. I'm just saying that. What? I shouldn't have said that. Okay, the next one is crying in school. It's always a terrible moment when tears just start rushing down your face, and you know, you just have to express yourself. But when it happens in school, Jesus Christ, you are effed, mate. You are effed. You cannot do anything about it. Like, okay, right, I'm not a crier, okay? Like, you know, I watch the odd, you know, chick flick here and there. Okay, maybe I watch more than a normal male should, but I never cry in public. I've only cried in public, and sadly it was in school, so that's fucking atrocious, right? So what happened was, this is in year 4, so that's like grade 5 in America, I think. Yeah, and yeah, it was really sad, to be honest. I don't even know I did it. This guy, so I used to write songs in year 4. I used to think I was a poetic type, and I used to write them on like pieces of paper, obviously, and I'd fold it up in some weird way that I only knew how to, and I'd write the title, like Charles Dupilli, one of Charles Dupilli's songs, la 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 la, that'd be it. And then I'd put it in my pocket, put it in my bag, put it wherever the shit goes, and one girl took it off me, and I didn't know she had the song. So I was looking all over. I was searching up and down. I didn't know where to look. It turned out that she had it. I found out. I was really annoyed. I started crying. That's pretty much it. Okay, right? It's not pretty much it. It wasn't like it wasn't like a little tear cry, because when I start crying, everybody knows about it. It's a fucking bazooka when I start crying. It's a fucking grenade. So yeah, it's better that I don't cry. Yeah, so the teachers came along and I was absolutely weeping. Like, I tried telling my friends that I was only faking, but I was like, I'm only joking, guys, I'm not actually crying. So yeah, I got my song back. I don't know where that is now. Yeah, and the teacher had to talk to me about it, things like that, because I was all over the place. I was a mess. If you ever feel the need to cry, don't do it in front of your friends, because they are cunts. They are fucking vultures. The next thing is that I was gonna do was awkward boners. This is only for boys as well, if you haven't noticed. Yeah, this bad thing is only for boys because girls don't have penises and therefore they do not get boners. So yeah, since we established that, so you sat there, right, and you know, you just start daydreaming, and then you start daydreaming of girls, and then next thing you know, all the brain blood goes to your penis and it's standing up. This is my nightmare, by the way. My nightmare is getting an awkward boner and the teacher telling you to stand up to do some stupid shit like, so yeah, awkward boners, that's not good. That's not very good. The next thing is girls trying too hard. I know, you know, I don't hate any of the girls in our year. You know, I've got a pretty good relationship with most of them, and you know, sometimes girls crave attention. You know, only the odd time. Just to see some girls walk in like a fucking satsuma, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Once it's all quiet and the attention's not towards them, well, they shall bring it to themselves, okay? They shall pull the attention so everybody is freaking looking at them, right? You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that. Holy shit, I just dropped my pen. Wait. This is a great idea. This is a fucking great time to crave attention. Holy shit, guys, I just dropped my pen! Everybody stare at me! Ugh, they just annoy the shit out of me sometimes. The next one is probably the most common one. It's just crazy how many people do it, to be honest. When you call your teachers your mum or your dad, that must be the most embarrassing thing ever. Mate, you just fell in the biggest hole that's ever been dug in the history of school life. You are fucked, mate. You are fucked. Your whole week is fucked. You are going to get ragged. You are going to get mocked, mother lover. God. Unlucky people like them. Next thing is, it's not really particularly about school. This could happen anywhere. Yeah, it happens mostly in school. Like, you know, you were drawing something or cutting something up, and there's a bit of paper left. You crumple it up in a ball, and you stand where you are, find a bin, and you chuck it. Absolutely miss. And you have to do the longest walk of shame you will ever walk in the history of walking. in shame, and you have to pick up the paper ball and chuck it in, pretending that nobody had seen. And next one is getting things wrong, especially when you put your hand up all lively and shit and you got the question wrong. Holy shit, that is so humiliating. I feel so bad for people like them. 6? No, it might have been in year 5 actually. There was this kid called James Jin, and you know, I'm not gonna lie, he was the smarter Asian out of the two. I'm just saying. Say we'd be, I don't know, adding loads of shit up in one book. He'd be on his second book, multiplying and dividing the mother lovers. It was crazy. He was like 2 books ahead of us, and everybody just wanted to see him get a question wrong. So yeah, one crazy morning, I forgot what the question was, but James Jin put his hand up. Miss, I know the answer. I know the answer to this. Yeah, come on, answer it. 24. No, it's 36. No, miss. No, it's 24. I know it's 24. I'm sure. I locked it up in my head and everything. Yeah. I'm like 40 years old and I just worked it out. And I just worked that out on a calculator. No, miss. No, miss. No, miss. No, you is wrong. You is wrong. By the end of it, he started crying. And he got the question wrong. But that was the main part of the thing, you know. The last one is, I don't know, it's a pretty big one. Getting the blame for a fart. Oh, this must be one of the worst things that could ever happen to you. You sat there in a test, physics test, right? So you're in physics, and somebody farts really loud. The guy next to you, he farts, and he looks at you, and he... Before you know it, everybody's pointing and laughing at you. The teacher is giving you the most disappointed face he or she has ever given you. And y'all just sat there like, fuck, mate. Did I just get the blame for that? Like, seriously. No. Okay. So yeah, that was my vlog about school life, and hopefully you enjoyed it. If you want me to do other vlogs about other things, then comment down below. If you want to compliment my new white walls, comment down below. Batman's still there, so that's good. So yeah. I've been Charles DePilly. Oh wait, no, you need to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Charles_D_Pilly. Why am I saying it? That will be in the description below. Yeah. So if you're still watching this video, so I shall see you in my next video. But till then, I've been Charles DePilly. Like, subscribe, and goodbye.